So I'm going to start with each of these companies. In fact, the first one is Discovery Silver, which was earlier today presented during Gwen's block. I like and I own Discovery Silver because they have the 100% of the largest, I'm sorry, Discovery has 100% owned Cordero project located close to the prolific mining belt in Chihuahua State, Mexico. Its grades put the silver value at around 60%, and it's geologically similar to Newmont's Penasquito mine. It's actually owned and operated by, or part of the Oxygen group of companies, which have built 9 companies and 5 of which have been acquired. And they've realized over the years over $3 billion in value. The catalysts for Discovery Silver are a 66,000 meter drill program this year, ongoing drill results from that program, and an updated resource expected in Q3 this year, followed by a pre-feasibility study in the next year. So the rationale, my rationale for owning Discovery Silver is that it owns an excellent project in a great jurisdiction. It has superb infrastructure. It looks to have an expected at least 15-year mine life, producing about 15 million ounces of silver equivalent per year. That will make it a top 10 primary silver mine globally, and it has the ability to scale up from there. Next is Blackrock Silver. Blackrock has a large land package on 2 prolific high-grade gold and silver belts in Nevada, which is, of course, a top mining jurisdiction. Its flagship project is Tonopah West, which consolidates half of one of the largest silver districts in North America. Both of its projects have grassroots and brownfield targets with high grades and multi-million ounce potential. They've recently had a vote of confidence, a considerable vote of confidence, where they had an investment by a large primary silver producer, being First Majestic. Some of the catalysts for Blackrock are the results of their ongoing 40,000 meter drilling campaign this year. And the rationale for Blackrock is looking forward to a robust maiden resource expected out in Q4 this year and a likely re-rate by the market. From there, we have GoGold Resources. They actually have a 2-pronged approach. They have a producing asset and they have an exciting development asset, both in Mexico. Parral is a producing tailings project that's located on the outskirts of the city of Parral. Its tailings grade 64 grams per ton of silver equivalent. It has an 8-year mine life remaining. GoGold is producing through heap leach approximately 600,000 ounces of silver equivalent every quarter, and that generates about $2 million of free cash flow every month for the company, which of course they use to run the company and to fund exploration. The exploration and development side is in Los Ricos. That's a 2-part project. Los Ricos South already has a preliminary economic assessment that's been completed. That has a net present value of $300 million or just below 300 million. And at current or near current gold and silver prices, the after-tax internal rate of return is an attractive 58%. Los Ricos North is enjoying a 100,000 meter drilling program in 2021, which makes it one of the largest exploration projects in Mexico this year. They've been getting some long intersections of high-grade silver plus some multi-kilo per ton bonanza grades. The catalysts for GoGold are the advanced projects and an expected initial resource this year. The rationale is that I believe the market will be attracted to a profitable high-grade silver miner with large upside through development and a highly experienced and accomplished management team. And we have GR Silver, which owns a district-scale silver and gold development project in Mexico. They're the first to fully own and control the Rosario mining district. Part of that is San Marcial, which is an advanced stage project with 36 million ounces in the indicated category of silver equivalent, and an additional 11 million ounces of silver equivalent in the inferred category. It has near surface high grade silver that is open pitable and it's being expanded. Part of the Rosario district is Plomosas, which was acquired from First Majestic, and First Majestic, in fact, owns 14% of GR Silver. Together, Plomosas and San Marcial are just 5 kilometers apart, and they show a strong possibility of actually eventually being developed together as one. La Trinidad is adjacent to both Plomosas and San Marcial. And up until 2019, when it closed, it was actually one of the highest grade open pit heap leach mines in Mexico. And it continues to offer some high upside on the discovery aspect. Catalysts for GR Silver are the Plomosas maiden resource that's expected in July. And then on San Marcial, we're looking for an upgrade in the resource in the second half of this year. My rationale for GR Silver is the highly accomplished team with an exceptional district scale silver gold system. I expect ongoing resource expansion and new discoveries and the potential to attract majors. Moving on, we have Sierra Madre Gold and Silver. Their flagship is the Tepic project in Nayarit, Mexico. It has great infrastructure with the electrical grid going through the property, paved road, an excellent mining culture. It's just 22 kilometers, mostly on paved highway from the city of Tepic. It has excellent existing, there's an excellent existing resource with indicated 7 million ounces at 201 grams per ton silver equivalent, and an inferred resource of 3.1 million ounces at 181 grams per ton of silver equivalent. In this case, the catalysts are the upcoming drill program and an expected updated resource by the end of 2021. The rationale for Sierra Madre is the excellent team, including the modern exploration that should help expand the resource substantially. They're working with larger than 2,600 hectare land package, and recent exploration suggests a strike length of more than 10 kilometers. As well, management is intent on making some accretive acquisitions to consolidate the area. And now with companies in today's block, starting with Silver Viper. Their La Virginia project in Sonora, Mexico was acquired years ago from Pan American Silver. They recently announced their maiden resource of 20 million ounces of silver at plus 35 grams per ton, as well as 400,000 ounces of gold at plus 78 grams per ton in all categories, including some very high-grade zones. The resource in the ground is worth about $1.2 billion at current prices. The catalysts are ongoing drilling assays, potential to expand the resource even further. And the rationale is the team has demonstrated multiple previous successes. They have a strong initial resource. There's plenty of blue sky potential to grow and lots of underexplored areas to continue exploring. The resource is likely open pitable, and it certainly should be attractive to mid-tiers or even majors. Southern Silver has their flagship Cerro Las Menitas in Durango, Mexico. It's one of the largest high-grade undeveloped silver projects in the world. It has superb infrastructure, was owned by the Electrum Group, which today still owns 24% of Southern Silver. It has a total of 272 million ounces of 134 million of silver equivalent at 375 grams per ton indicated, and a further 138 million ounces of silver equivalent at 334 grams per ton. The catalysts are this year's 20,000 meter drill program, ongoing drill results from that, high-grade intercepts, a resource update expected in August this year, and a PEA later in the year. The rationale is that the deposit could grow by as much as 30%. There's a possible re-rate of the shares by the market, and as well, Southern Silver could make for an attractive takeover with several large silver miners as neighbors. Dolly Varden has the Dolly Varden Silver Project in the Golden Triangle area of northwestern BC. It's a large high-grade resource, which totals 44 million ounces, being 33 million at 300 grams per ton indicated, and 11.5 million ounces at 277 grams per ton inferred. It's a past producer at high grades of above 466 grams per ton. Sprott owns 18%, Hecla owns 11%. The catalysts are a phase 1 10,000 meter drill program this year. The drilling results coming along from there. And the rationale is big exploration and discovery upside, potential for considerable growth in the resource, strong leverage to the silver price, and again, located in a great neighborhood. And lastly, Metallic Minerals, their flagship Keno Silver Project located in Yukon, as well as their La Plata Silver, Gold, Copper in Colorado, and thirdly, their Alluvial Project in the Yukon. They're advancing their flagship Keno project after having consolidated a large land position. They have a strong cash position with no debt. Keno is actually neighbor to Alexco, which is one of the highest grade silver producers globally. It demonstrates excellent infrastructure. The catalysts are a 10,000 meter drill program this year. We can look forward to the drill results from that. And for their other project, La Plata, some exploration results from there as well. The rationale is a team that has multiple high-profile prior successes, excellent leverage to silver. The Keno project has the right address for a big discovery. Modern exploration shows potential for large-scale mineralization across an area of 5 by 2 kilometers, a mix of very high grade with as well high grade, and a potential for possibly an open pit.